Lawrenson, and Lawrenson normally very dominating.
Ratcliffe dominating there for Everton. Souness doing some good work in the midfield. A nice little nick on that time by Robinson for Rush. He couldn't quite get it back though. And Richardson will claw the ball away for Everton. Sharp now. Under challenge from Lawrenson. Still finds Ratcliffe. And there's a lovely ball by Ratcliffe for Heath. Now can Everton make something of this? They've got 3 up. Heath still leading the charge. And obstructed right on the edge of the box. An indirect free kick. Now, can Everton come up with something from this free kick? Now, this is where ours on the training ground might pay off for them. It was an obstruction. It's an indirect free kick. Robillard lining up his wall. And Reed is over the ball. There's the wall. Reed played it now. And across the face of the goal from Ratcliffe. Goal kick. Hansen. Souness, bit of space. Dalglish let it run, thinking that Rush was there. Well, he was, but so too was Gary Stevens. Sammy Lee crossing the ball in. Rush on the far side with the header, and behind for the goal kick. Well, certainly Wembley Cup finals and Milk Cup finals, FA Cup finals, there is a history of extra time being played of late, I must say. No surprise. But will we get a replay? Harper with the cross. Sharp, running it back down. And can they put it in there? Oh, my word. Phil Neal put his hand to his mouth because he realised how nearly he put the ball into his own net. And now Grobbelaar's made a mess of it, and so too has Irvin, when a sensible ball crossed in with the keeper out. Well, who knows what rewards that might have brought for Everton. Sharp played it down nicely there for Heath. Grobbelaar didn't know where he was. And in the end, Phil Neal just got it back to his goalkeeper. And the 15 minutes, first period of extra time is up. The trainers and managers are not allowed onto the field. And the Queen Mother seems to be enjoying it. Alongside her in the spectacles, the Everton chairman, Phil Carter. So it's a quick change around now, and 15 minutes to go, separating us from a replay at Maine Road on Wednesday. They've suffered a bit on the bench today, I would think, Brian, and you know all about that.
It's not very easy sitting there when there's so much at stake.
Well, now Everton get us away, attacking the goal to our right, 0-0. Stevens. Whelan, Dalglish, came off Stevens, Liverpool's throw. And Whelan's off on his chase. But again, the blue shirts are equal to him, and then Reed gives it away. Whelan, if the flag is up, it won't count. Well, Everton would have been cursing themselves if it hadn't been for offside, because it was an absolute giveaway on their own penalty area, of all people, by Peter Reed there. Dispossessed by Rush, played through to an offside Ronnie Whelan. Flag is up, the whistle had gone, and the goal was ruled out. 0-0. Good jump by Hansen. Battling back at the expense of a free kick. He's a bit of an enigma, actually, this Alan Irvine, Brian, as you probably know, that he came down from Scotland with he's got a lot of skill about him, but they just can't get him fired up for the big game somehow.
I'm not sure if they don't know which is his best position.
Maybe. Souness trying to hold off Ratcliffe, which is what Rush has tried to do all afternoon. Neal planting it in once more. Rush Oh, goodness, if he caught that properly, there would be no hope for Everton. But again, he fumbled it a bit. And behind for the goal kick.
Good cross, beautiful cross. And they haven't defenders hanging off there. So close to goal. Could have cost them the game.
Gary Stevens with the free kick for Everton. Floated towards Heath. Sharp. Touching it away. Stevens again. Harper's gone wide. Played in once more. Will Ratcliffe get there? Oh, and now is a great chance coming up for Liverpool. Rush is offside though. The flag is up for offside. It'll count for nothing. Great though the run of Kennedy's. The flag is up for offside. Way, way back. The anguish there of Kennedy, who I think genuinely felt that he was a goal scorer and a winner. Rush, who felt that it was okay, and I think it was only a yard or so inside the Everton half. But the flag went up instantly, and the goal is ruled out. Robinson. Souness. Lawrenson. He's gone past Richardson. Not a bad ball there for Robinson. Can he get his cross in? He can, but again, Ratcliffe is there. Sammy Lee's coming in quickly, but Reed got there first. Lee went tumbling, and Everton are striding forward again. Heath away on the far side. Now Heath, well, he looked to be limping, but he's pulled down there. No free kick. Neil took the ball, says referee Robinson. And we're heading, it seems, for a replay at Maine Road. But as Brian says, it only takes a second to score a goal. Souness. Indeed. And here's Robinson. Oh, well stopped again that time by Bailey. What a good and important challenge that was.
Brilliant tackle, but he's wrong foot as well. If he'd mistimed the tackle, he'd have given the penalty away.
Just a little touch that was enough. The last minute of extra time. Rangers 3, Celtic 2 is the final score in Scotland. The Everton fans who are fairly jubilant at the moment. I think so many people expected Liverpool to win this game today. Unless they do it dramatically in the last seconds, Everton have held them well and in fact have made some really good chances themselves. In its way, a very honourable draw it might be for this first All-Merseyside final. Or are Liverpool yet going to have a say about it as Sammy Lee goes back there, but the little ball played back towards Robinson didn't look like reaching him, and Richardson was in to get it back safely to Southall. With Southall, we're now playing time added on at the end of those 15 minutes. Alan Robinson is looking at his watch, and the whistle has gone, and it's 0-0, and the teams will have to meet again at Maine Road, Manchester on Wednesday evening. Always something of an anti-climax when a cup final finishes goalless, and it has to be replayed again. Southall, who made some remarkably good saves for Everton, and Everton, who certainly in the first half at any rate made the better chances, but defended well and resolutely throughout, particularly during a period in the second half when Liverpool looked as though they were going to get thoroughly on top. Johnston goes off, thoroughly upset it would seem, unless he's carrying an injury, but Brian seemed to think not, as he goes off the field. A little upset with his Wembley appearance today when he was pulled off. and substituted by Michael Robinson. And the Everton players going up. Well, they've battled well today. A lot of credit to Everton today, Brian.
I think they will regard it as a moral victory. Their fans are certainly delighted, because they came with a little bit of apprehension in their hearts. They're taking on the mighty Liverpool side, European champions, league champions. So the fact that they've battled out 90 minutes plus extra time and still not conceded, and they will regard it as a brilliant result.
And nobody really played better for them than their captain, who gave a marvellous exhibition of defensive play.
Been an incredible match he's had. He's taken on the best striker in the country, and he kept him subdued for most of the game. And the other young centre-half played well also.
Derek Mountfield, yes indeed. Alan Harper goes through. John Bailey, who we saw, that's symbolic as well. He had a red Liverpool scarf and a blue one of Everton. Bailey, who made that marvellous challenge right at the end. And Liverpool, they've trodden this path so often, and probably will tread it many more times to come. In the light raincoat there, their chairman, John Smith, Kenny Dalglish, and Ronnie Whelan. And Howard Kendall. The first time ever the two managers have been up at the end of a Milk Cup final, also to get a word with the guest of honour. And certainly it's been a marvellous Wembley occasion, and it's great to see both sides going off, and such good comradeship on the field of play. The two goalkeepers there, Southall and Grobbelaar, who both in their own rights made some really spectacular saves to make sure that the game finished goalless.
We're red and blue, off together Wembley bound. Me and you, proud to take our Merseyside. Side by side to London town. Red and blue, together Wembley bound. We're red and blue, off together, Scousers all. And it's true, we're the champions of football. Proud to come from Liverpool town. Red and blue, together Wembley bound. Red and blue.
Joe, how touchy's hilarious. Ha 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 ha! This is operating, Mrs. Fly, Joe, up the Reds, up the Blues. No, it's
Proud to come from Liverpool town. Red and blue, together Wembley bound.
Do you want a pint? No, the air's last down here. This is a lager.
Proud to stand up tall and sing with pride. We love you, Merseyside. We're red and blue, all together Wembley bound.
Never.
There's no way we'll let our city down. Side by side from Liverpool town. Red and blue, together Wembley bound.
Red and blue, me and
Bruce has dropped it. No, he hasn't. He's juggling it.
I'd like to say
But we're proud to come from Liverpool town. Red and blue, together Wembley bound.
Everton have brought a sub on. Liverpool have brought a tank on.
Red and blue, me and you, we'd like to say that we're proud to come from Liverpool town. Red and blue, together Wembley bound.
Peter Reed's missed kick. No, he hasn't. He's got Craig Johnson.
Red and blue, together Wembley bound.
Hang on to your hat. The Merseyside FA Cup final is coming.
But that's it. Real song.
Want to buy a ticket?
Sing it again. Sing it again.
Gets it back from Rush. It'll come maybe for Dalglish, just nicking it away from Richardson. Souness spreading it for Neil. Played on again for Johnston. Here's Dalglish. Neil in for Souness. And a goal! Souness for Liverpool.
Graham Souness's replay goal parted the waters of the Mersey at last. The Liverpool captain could not be parted from the milk cart.
Liverpool raise the trophy yet again.